I typed it on my other computer instead of that.
Okay, so first, you right now you have a split in a three-way split in Davis County, and
Which map are we talking about?
your congressional. It looks like.
I thought we addressed that like 2 days ago.
With me,
No, just Lyle and I in the other room.
maybe. So I was looking here. You can take District 2 completely out of Davis County, and it keeps your deviations below 7. But again, I just didn't want to make the change. So if we move this into 1, you can take all of these blocks. Like that. And that keeps you below your deviations, but then also it keeps District 2 out of Davis County. So now you only have a 2-way split in Davis County rather than a 3-way split.
See how we did?
I thought we did that. I thought we did. We saved it. So do you have a list of those maps?
Interesting. Let's see. Let me look here.
There it is. Orange Congressional Revised.
When did you guys work on it?
26 by orange.
This one. Okay. And it looks like Soraya just didn't share it. So you guys corrected it. And awesome. Okay, yeah. So you fixed that 2 other county split and you fixed that. Okay.
And our splits are down to.
Awesome. Great. Okay, cool. That takes that off the list. It just looks like she didn't share it.
We're ahead of the game.
Hello, hello.
Hey, so where do you want me?
I have you all set up. I'll be right back. I have you all set up, ready to go. Just to.
I wonder if it's the, it's got a team, orange, green. Is the green team gonna beat?
I don't know. So are you going to be under any extra pressure?
Nope. I think if you see what I do in the legislature over the years, you don't pressure me. You come and talk to me, and we go through the thing, and if you're right, I'll change.
Convince me, yeah.
Don't threaten me, don't.
Same way. In fact, threaten, I tend to dig my heels in.
Yeah. It's really bothered me. A few people have come up and said, now you need to do this and this and this. And I can tell very obviously they're either trying to protect somebody or some.
There's a motive.
Yeah, and my reaction say, you dispel this doom. There's no way I'm going to do this now.
Should we take a note or something?
There, that's what I sent him. That's on the school board.
Okay.
I just tell him,
What you did, yeah.
yeah, so he can.
Yeah, that's just, I think we're just trying to, in the report, include so that people have ideas of like why we did what we did, you know.
And on the congressional, I think Commissioner Thorne probably did most of that. I didn't
Yeah.
object to it because I thought we needed different types of
Yeah,
maps to
totally.
present, and his map certainly presented an idea that I thought the legislature should consider.
Perfect.
That's what I'll say.
And
And if you want, I'll add in all of our discussions. I never felt that Commissioner Thorne had any political agenda or bias whatsoever. That's glad to put that in.
thank you. What else was I thinking? Yeah, so
But
thank you
but
for
what I wanted to do personally, Soraya,
Is go
is
through.
tonight or in the morning, read these over very carefully and then do a kind of a summary.
Okay.
I've just done too many maps.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. You know what?
what?
Christine said the same thing. She's like, they all just blur together. And so I'll probably spend some time watching some of the videos tonight too, and just get more of an idea. What was it? If either of you want a bagel, oh, Joey, you can text me. Need anything? You got it? You got your Diet Coke, I see.
Let's get this done as quickly as we can. I gotta get out of here.
Hopefully you'll have some prime rib, right?
Yeah, and no food where I'm going next.
All right, most of them are on your Senate and she's working on House right now, but you guys will probably do that tomorrow. So yes.
So are we meeting tomorrow?
Anytime you want. I just told Joy, I have a lunch I'm committed to at the Huntsman School of Business. It goes from 12:30 to probably 1 or 1:30. I believe right then. So that way I couldn't be here until 3:30 or a little bit before 3:30. Today was slick. I would get down here fast today. And then we got the meeting at 4, and I could stay after 4.
Actually, I'm teaching judges from 2 to 4.
And they need
So I
teaching.
might be late.
They need teaching.
So I might be a little bit late.
All right, so first up,
I can meet in the morning if you want.
I hate to get down and go back again. My meeting starts at 10:30.
okay, so first up, we have this block right here. that
So we're on
cuts
Senate
into
House?
Into Senate, yes. So you have that block right there that cuts into, let me change this to white so you can see that line a little bit better. So that one cuts into Sandy, and you already cut into Sandy up here. So I'm thinking just so you don't have those two splits, we put that one back and take it out somewhere here.
Okay.
I you change that all to purple, and then see how far we're out.
Let me look at one thing really quick.
29 is 18 too many.
Okay, so now that we did that, let me pull up the Sandy city boundaries. District 29 is 18. So technically you're still below your 100. Even
We'd like to
with
get
making that
lower than
change,
that.
but yeah. So we'll move some. You ideally want to do about 50 people, a little bit more.
There's 87.
Here's 75.
Sorry, we're on the other way. We're trying to add the 28. So you could take that 33, that would get you closer.
Yeah.
33 is.
That looks good.
Try that one, see what that does. Okay, so that puts you at 60 under and 15 under. So you could do about 20 more if you wanted to.
I'm looking for 20 more. Oh,
You're well within your
That look
100.
really Strange.
The closest is a 12, and it makes a little notch there. There's a 10 over here, but it's all along a straight
Yeah,
Peter Street.
I'd rather do the 12 there.
Do you want to do, again, you don't have to make any changes.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get it.
Keep the 12.
That one there,
Yeah.
that's gonna make that notch.
And this
This
is
comes down here.
also a major road right here. So you'd be crossing it. Up to you.
I'm
Let's,
okay to just leave it.
yeah, let's leave it and see when we get done with everything. Now we go back and say, because we may automatically make adjustments.
Right, okay. So what's next?
Thanks. Okay, so let me put a check mark next to that one. Okay. Lehigh. So let me think here. District 1. Oh, wait.
Is this a problem here?
I
No,
think it's probably because of 3 were split up there.
no, where's 300 West is what I'm looking for. There's 300 West. Let me think of what I was trying to do. Having somebody else take notes for me, so it's
There's a, come back down here, it looks like there's a little spot right
Little
there.
County Island. You guys could fix that. That's that one
You just move that into
at the
6.
end of the world. I don't think that's what I had written down, but might have to come back to this one. Let's see. Okay. Here, try Harriman.
And you can put that in the green. So it all ties into this road coming down here.
Yeah, I mean, that does follow the
Except it's in the
interstate.
city limits.
So this is a county
There's no
road.
grade in
Uh,
the city.
Okay.
So what did you decide about Sandy?
The Lehigh one that we were just at, I'll come back
And
to
it may have
that.
been something we fixed again, because
Right,
Lyle and I went through this map and tried to identify all the cities with
right.
the low splits.
Okay, so in this one, I think you guys can see what I'm going for here. I don't know if you want to try to keep Harriman whole, or I mean, not whole, but out of 3 districts. It would be relatively easy to do since there's only
Okay.
38 people.
Here, pull back just a little bit.
Sure.
And see what it looks like. So you think there's 38 people in the district?
Yes, there's only 38 people in the Harriman part that's red. So then you could basically only split Harriman twice rather than 3 times.
And there's nobody down here?
There's no one down, not that I saw, let me double check. Oh, I guess there is a few.
So that's 60 people. And what about in here?
Now, the best would, put it all in light blue.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's try that and see what it does to your deviations. Just in case we missed anyone.
E4. Yeah.
But you have this
That
too.
little sliver, but that's just interstate right there. There's no one on it. Oh, just kidding. There's not. I didn't see that
139
piece. Yes. Okay.
Part of 53 up there.
So I'm trying to think if there's an easy way to fix that. I'm not seeing one. But let's at least make it so it only splits once. So let's leave this piece out and then come up here or the other way.
Yep. If you're to take this out down here,
And we're gonna
you
have
may as
it.
well take that because it's still a 3-way split.
Right. So it might be impossible to avoid a 3-way split without changing a bunch of
It
things.
seems to me that that line goes way up.
So 4 is now off by 197.
197, yes. Look here.
So you have to find someplace down here between 4 and 3.
Right, so I'm
To move
I'm
people.
looking here and seeing, do you have a split in South Jordan there? No, you don't. Okay, so it looks like Harriman will have to get split 3 ways. So let's undo it so we can,
Well, where's,
I'm gonna put it back. That piece back that we just took.
why'd you put the city limit back on
Sure.
for Harriman? Okay, is there anything?
See, the problem is, even though we delete that, move it to blue, you still have the brown up here, brown, green, blue. So you still have a 3-way split. Unless you could take all of this and put either in brown or green. That probably would, especially this right here.
Oh,
That is
what's between
far.
2 and 3? You might be able to move some from
Nice.
here to up to 2 and then 2 over to 3, but you go up here, that's a city line.
It's a
So
city
you
line
have
and
to
you
come up
also
here,
have a city
but you
line.
can come up here.
But this is the South Jordan city line. So you'd have to, I guess you have to decide whether or not you want to split Harriman 3 ways or split South Jordan once.
My vote is to split it 3 ways.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll put it back to what it was. But let's at least make it so there's only one section where it comes in. So do you want to take,
There's only one section.
so see how it dips in right here and it dips in down here? So either take this out and add up here or take this out and add down here. Does that make sense?
No, because if you take that out, that's gonna go way up into here.
No, just this sliver, or just this part of Harriman, that 139. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
If you can put that in blue without really going above the city line, I'm not opposed to it.
Well, we'll do that, but then your deviations will be off, so you have to make it up down here. But what I'm saying is you have it split into District 3 in 2 separate places. So let's just make it a one place split between 3 and 4.
Okay.
Do you have a preference of whether you want to take this out or
Try,
take this
try
out?
one, see?
Okay. Take that page. Oh, wait. Change in population. you want to move this up so you don't cross the county line in this section? There's no people there in 5.
So you put that all in green? Blue?
Yes, just this section into green. There's no people, so it won't change anything. Just so you have a cleaner line there. Okay, and now we got to fix.
Are you gonna leave this
We'll
hook
take that
down
one.
here
Yeah, let's
then?
take that one because then it follows that highway down. Okay, so now we have to adjust 3 and 4 up here. So let's see. So 3 is 14 under and 4. Oh, so I guess we don't have to, but it's just a matter of whether or not you.
If
want
you
to
put that into blue, what does it do?
Then that puts you like 100 off, and then you're going to have to split southward and fix your deviations.
I think I'll leave it in.
So are you okay with this
I am.
58 number?
Yeah, I don't want
Let's,
Or do you want to leave it be?
just a second, once 2 is already 52 over. 4 is 58 over.
Look at this has 139 right there. For all zeros would be different. 4 is 2 is over. 3 is 114.
Can you put those back into blue
And see what we can do down there.
and find it?
Sure. Let's try that.
That was an odd hook that bothered us at the beginning. We were just trying to balance numbers.
Okay, so now you're 197 off.
So we have to find it down here.
You know, I notice as you get clear down in here, there's a little line. Oh, here's over here. This is 0. You want to transfer that 0 to D5 just so that we follow up the line to the county.
Okay, so that puts us a little closer, but we still got to get at least 76 more people
Into brown
into, yes,
and from the blue.
from the blue, yes.
That's probably why we took that hook, because
Yeah.
there's nothing else
Let's
Take
look
it
down
down
here.
there.
Yeah, there's 0 population down here before you.
Yeah.
If there's a better place to take it than that hook, I'm certainly willing to look, but I think even those numbers were,
What is
Yes,
this
here.
right here? Is this too many down here?
we'd have to.
Oh,
make
yeah.
that Circle.
Look,
So it'd have to be like right
and
there.
along the north is West Jordan, is that right?
Yes. And you follow the lines in West Jordan perfectly, so.
What's right there? So if you took 39 and 75.
You could also take this 30 out, since 2 is 50 over, or I can make you closer, and then it wouldn't reach over like that and make a weird thing.
It depends how you look at it. You want dipping in or dipping out?
Right, so if you take those 2 like that, then it doesn't look as funky. You still got to take about 58 people out.
That still leaves 384 short.
Yeah, but if we take 58 people out, then that'll bring 4 under, and then it'll fix.
So
So,
I'm not sure what you're telling me.
so right now, blue is over by 158, and 3 is short by 84. So if we move at least 59 people into the red, then they'll both be even. So you can do the 76, that would do it.
Yeah, here.
Yeah,
What about down here? 78?
that's 75. So that makes that's almost like that other table.
So if you do that, now this is 8 short, this is 82 over, so you're under 100.
Let's leave it there and see where if there's any other changes.
Okay.
You know, it almost looks like this 0 ought to be going to brown. Because it kind of ties into.
Okay,
So 4 is 82 too many, so if you put that 75
other way
back
around.
into blue, it would be, okay.
Although you
Way to
could,
put it too many.
yeah, right, yep. Yep. Okay, we'll leave that for now, but now we only have one place where it splits and it doesn't look as funky. Okay. Okay, so this was one area I had concerned with, is this section right here.
What's the numbers for 21 and 22?
Let me find it here. So 21 is 27 short, 22 is 95 short. My worry was that you have this neighborhood.
Okay, but I thought if we had blocks over 100, that wasn't gonna be a problem.
No. Yeah, I'm not talking the precinct, but I know you guys visited this. I just don't know if you want to revisit it to try to keep this section whole, I think is what she wrote down, and then make up the population elsewhere.
I don't know where you can mix it up.
Yeah, because you're right on.
City boundaries on the south
Right.
side.
I do see these two. I'm gonna clean up while we're here. Yeah, I think so too. I agree with you. That would be a little bit too hard. So, okay, I just wanted to double back there and just read it. Okay.
There's no other city line, so what we'd have to do, if we took some there, we'd have to do something along here.
Mhm.
And I'm sure that is.
Ivan is already,
Where's
I can put
Ivan's?
Ivan's in, sure.
Are we on live?
Yes, we are.
So Ivan's is whole, so we would have to come down
No, but that's.
into Santa, put Santa Clara up.
So yeah, I
So potentially, the only place we could do that is,
but there's zero.
and those are 0 blocks.
So yeah, okay, sounds good.
Okay.
We tried to be careful there. We had 4 different versions before we settled on something.
Okay, so this is an area that I wanted to confirm with you. So this is Hill Air Force Base, and the border of Hill Air Force Base is right along the I-15. And so what Purple has done, you and Purple have different boundaries. You follow the city, but I talked to them and I wanted to talk to you guys about this to move the gray up to the freeway right there. So you keep all of Hill Air Force Base intact and then make up the population down there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because that's what they did, and they explained that line that you figure Hill Air Force Base is, and since you already split the city already, then you can keep the
What
base
happens if
intact.
we do that further up in here? What does that do in here?
I don't think that splits the city because Roy's already split, so then you can just follow the interstate the whole way down.
Now you can make that gray on both sides, there's no people there.
Although so you have the Roy city boundaries there, so that one makes sense. But for the sunset boundaries, to keep Hill Air Force Base intact and then make up that population down there.
What's the differences now between 13 and 10?
13 is 246 short.
I didn't remember we had any of that
Yeah, I
size.
didn't think so either. You have a big discrepancy between 13
We
and
wouldn't have left
15.
something that size there.
But the good news is
Are you on
the current one, yeah. The good,
I-
news, what was that?
check and see if we didn't have a new Senate map as well?
I just did the Senate ones. I was just annexing them, and this is your most
Will
recent
you
one.
check?
Yes, I'll check.
Because I'm sure we did not leave anything that big.
I'd be surprised too.
We would have renamed it 2 days ago, so. Senate district, there it is, top one. Wait,
That's school district.
that's school district.
All right, yeah, I didn't see anything when I was looking.
Okay, how about some other names
Let
there?
me look and see what your recently modified plans were on the
Senate
20th.
revised. Right there.
Yeah. Who are you working?
Deviation under 100.
Who are you working with?
Well,
Why did you save it as a separate plan rather than saving?
yes,
the current
because I
plan?
didn't know how to.
I see, that was the problem. So it didn't get shared, so that's how I didn't, okay.
So we went through and we have all the deviations under 100.
Okay, well then we have to
And we
go,
reduced city splits at the
Yes.
same time.
okay. That is helpful. So I'm gonna go through and fix the things we just fixed really quick on this new map. And then we took this 33.
What are you fixing?
The stuff we already went through and did, just on this new map, because we fixed it on the old map. But this one basically doesn't have those changes made since we just opened the new map. So I'm just going through and do what we did
On
the
the other
old map, but on this new one, yep.
But not talking about the sunset.
Right, we'll get there here in a minute. Okay, and then we had, oh, you guys fixed Harriman. Look at that.
Yeah,
You guys did something already. Okay, cool. This is the popular, oh, so you guys just messed with the county. Cool. All right, great. And then we talked about the St. George. Okay, so now let's go to Sunset. Now that we fix that change.
so is this our new map?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, because now you have the difference between 13 and 15 is pretty good now.
And we still want to change this because of this green that's.
Yes.
actually-
So I'll leave that, you guys can leave it as is, but the purple team did it along the I-15 to keep Hill Air Force Base intact.
Why keep the Air Force Base intact?
Well, so and I'm just gonna be the devil's advocate here, since you already have the city split. So purple had to decide whether or not they wanted to keep the city whole or the Air Force Base whole, and they decided to keep the Air Force Base whole because they figure it has more. It would want to be whole more than this, but since you guys already have it split, it'd be really easy to split it along that line and then make up the population down there. That way, you only split the city once, but then the bonus is you keep the Air Force Base.
But the question is, if we do that, we almost have to do it up here, and that's
That's
really.
That's right.
That's where I see that.
And
Yeah.
that's the city limits for Roy.
So that
So we can't do it up there.
that one's up to you, but the purple Senate map has the line coming down here, and then they made up the difference down there.
I think if you live in the city limits, you ought to be in that district. I understand the argument, but if Bill wants to change it out, I won't strongly oppose it.
I'm not strongly in favor of it, of the change.
Yeah.
I could go along, but I don't see a compelling reason.
Okay, so you just want to leave this as is, and
Yeah.
okay, sounds good.
That leaves the division along almost. Is it 1200 north?
I would imagine. There's probably people in that area. How many people are in this area here?
7.
And that 13 is minus, so you took away, you heard them. And 10 is minus, so
So yeah, well, if you did what you do is there's a 58 here and there's a 51 here, so you just take that out and bring that down. And that would match up the deviation. But if you guys want to leave it as is, then we can leave it as is.
Well, let's just see what it looks like.
Okay. All right, so now that we've done that, now the 13 is 99 short and 10 is at 3.
so you did that 51 down there.
If you did that 51 like that, and now your 13 is 48 and your 12 is 32.
So yeah.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Bluffdale. What is the problem with Bluffdale? 3 and 4. I think you guys looked like you fixed it.
Mhm.
Okay. Great.
So who did you get this list from?
Her over there, she's been running it, but she ran the analysis on the old map because I didn't know you guys had a new map.
Well, we took the analysis and then we got through a couple of ones.
No, I mean, she's looking at like for the little slivers. So she just wrote that there was a little sliver in here. But she was running it on the old
We
map.
worked off that list that you gave us from Cassidy.
Yes.
We actually took about anything about 500 or less. We figured it bigger than that.
Well, we actually tackled a couple of 800s and got it done, but decided not to go over the 1,000 splits. That was good too.
Where's this? Salt Lake City.
Okay, so this is just a county clerk thing and this change doesn't need to be made. But the orange the green and purple Senate maps follow the I-80 rather than following, I don't even know what this line is. It doesn't, it looks like I don't know.
Probably the city boundary.
No, there's no cities up here because that's the Salt Lake boundary. It ends there. This is just Parley's Canyon. So I don't know how easy it would be. So if we moved that up, then you can align with the green and purple maps.
To move that into 24?
Yeah,
Is that what
so basically move 24 up and take that 56
But then
at 15. So you follow the 80.
we'd have to get that.
But then you take it through right here in Salt Lake.
Makes sense to me. I would assume what the canyon has people on each side of it. I
Yes.
think we put them all in the same district.
So yeah, because there's 0 people here, 0 people here. So the only.
But they would probably be in the precinct with these, would they, someplace in here?
No, because the current boundary has the 80 and the purple and green map have the 80. So you guys are the only ones that have these people in with these people. And that's fine. It's just one of
What if we
the,
put them down here? How are you gonna form a,
sorry, what was
how are you, gonna? You're talking about putting them into 24, right?
correct?
But if we add those down here, these are essentially 0 blocks. Well, there's a 5 and a 2, but
Right, but it's the same county land, so they're gonna be voting in the same elections.
And it means people coming here then would come up and access. This is what, not because that's how like the. If you do it, what's the number diversion? If we did, that would make 24.
It's 24 at 64 over and 12 at 103 under.
So
Then you just make up a block right there in Salt Lake.
What's this area here look like?
So this looks like it follows the highway here the whole way. So you have to cross the highway.
Okay.
But let's see what these blocks look like.
it's this one.
All right.
So we need to, so let's see. So 12 is 103 short. So if you did that, let me see what 24 is. 64 over. So that would probably be too much.
No,
You keep it within 100.
do they add?
Oh, no, you're right. I'm thinking the wrong way. Yep. Okay. Let's see what this does. Okay, so now 12 is 18 short and 24 is 21 short. Okay with that? Okay. Now we're moving to Elk Ridge.
How many more of these you got?
This is the last one here, and then I have a few county clerk requests too. At least for Senate, once we get the House in, and that's a different story, right?
So what was the concern?
So this is the concern, just that you already have it split once, but it's split in 2 separate sections. So if we could take this out and make it up
How many
somewhere
people
there.
are there?
60 or 57 or 60, I can't tell, 67.
Okay, put it in 20 and see what we can do.
It looks like there's a 78 up there, so this one might be relatively easy. We do that, 139. Then you can bring this
What
one,
are the numbers?
well, that's 78 there, but then you have that weird little stretch showing up. That one might not be the best idea. So 20 is 139 over and 27 is 113 short.
So we have to take the blue and put it in the brown.
Right.
It's up here.
So we could.
So if we take that
30,
30,
I think it's county. Let me check and make sure that's not part of what's the, is that Salem? Make sure it's not part of Salem. Or not Salem, Payson.
What is it?
Payson. Okay, so it's not part of Payson, so you could take that 30.
I think it'd look better if we took it.
took this section here.
Yeah. Okay.
I take it down here so that it's.
There's another 140 people.
So let's see what happens when we do that 60. Okay, so 53 short and 79 under. So you could take another 70 people and it would actually make you closer. So you could take that
But
one
then you're gonna have a real strange, yeah, hook.
and
If you take it again, look at this then further. Now that puts us what?
so that puts you at 95 over and 69 under.
You know, we could take that.
Back
brown,
into blue.
back in-
Okay.
Yeah, that 45.
You take the 45 and the 27 if you want.
Just
to,
45.
45. Okay, so 23 under and 49 over.
Brooklyn, no.
Oh, do you want to take that 27 to stay along the roads? That'll make you closer to 0 too. So now you're 4 and 22.
Okay.
Okay, that is it for that. I need to get my email and we can see what the county clerks did.
I think they ought to hire new census block makers.
Yeah, because there are things like this.
And city limits. Well, I'm gonna leave you. I'm sorry, I can't see one right now. 20 minutes late for my meeting.
Okay.
Well, I'm on the, as they say, that's agenda.
So I guess I'll see you for our meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll try to be here by, before 3:30. It's a half an hour board meeting. If there's anything we need to go through.
Okay, I'm teaching from 2 to 4 basically, so very late coming.
Okay, and we have our meeting at 4, so. We will not do anything horrific. If there's a problem, I will let you know. If you let me know that.
Mhm. If you do anything more than clean up edges.
What we've done so far, I have no problem.
Okay, so.
And I will copy you, Bill, on whatever I say.
Okay.
Unless I have, if you read that over, if you have any concerns about that, let me know. And
Okay.
I'm on fucking dirty shirts.
Drive safe.
I have to, I'm not already.
All right, give me a minute. Fine. Gordon sends stuff to both my emails sometimes, so I have to remember which one he sent it to. Okay, so it's all house district stuff. So I'm gonna go over here because she's working on your house right now. So I'm gonna have her stop for a minute so we can access it. Okay, Washington. This might have been one you fixed already. Not seen it. Okay. River Road right there. Did you guys adjust St. George at all?
Just what?
St. George at all in your house map?
I know he went down there and looked. I think we may have
Okay,
adjusted one or two little districts, but
okay. See, you split an apartment complex down the middle, but that apartment complex is like right here. So I'm not seeing it. So it looks like you might have fixed that one. Cool, great. Awesome. Making my job easy. I thought there was going to be a lot more to do, but
so you're saying we were better than you thought we were?
well, yeah, I didn't know you guys had done all this work. So it's great. And I moved to Grand County. Did you guys make Grand County home?
We very well could have. We did change some things around.
All right. Well, okay.
I think that was actually a suggestion from Commissioner Bishop a week or so ago.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't have anything else. We're gonna fix that Washington stuff and that Grand County stuff, but you guys already did it. So, okay. Was there anything else you wanted to look at though?
No?
Orient yourself or anything? Okay. Sweet. Well, thanks for coming. Sorry, I overestimated the amount of work you'd have.
Better that than the other way around.
That's very true. So, okay, sounds good.